The word of the day is Advent. Advent. In today's video, we're going to speak about this word, what it is, why and how we celebrate Advent. It is a very special occasion, a couple of days before Christmas and in the intimacy of my home. Well, Anna, from home, yes, if that sounds good to you, if you wait till you watch all the details of everything that I have prepared for you. But first, let me stop for a second and ask you to click on the like button below. And if you like my videos, yes, go ahead, subscribe and click on the bell button, right? Le das a la campanita. Así te enteras de todos los nuevos vídeos que van a venir. And it's also a way of helping me grow, right? And if you like them a lot, share, comment. All these actions, small actions for you, mean a lot to me. You will help me grow, and I will be able to produce more free, top-notch material for you. All right? Does that sound like a good bargain? So, let's start. As the Cambridge Online Dictionary says, there are two entries. First, noun. It's the arrival of a notable person or thing, the advent of television. Similar things are arrival, appearance, emergence. Second, the second entry says, the first season of the church year, leading up to Christmas and including the 4 preceding Sundays. Advent comes from Latin adventus, which means coming. In the Christian world, we refer to Advent to this period of 4 weeks prior to Christmas, that is the 25th of December. Today, I'm bringing you along to my home in Switzerland, so I'm going to refer to the typical Advent traditions here. The Advent calendar, the Christmas tree, and the Advent wreath. What you see here is a typical Advent wreath, but wreaths in general in France, they are called couronne and they are round in shape. This one is elongated. So basically, as you can see, the wreath is formed by fir tree branches on the basis, and then 4 big candles. Each of the candles is lit one by one, starting with the first one, the first Sunday, 1 month before Christmas. This year was at the end of November, on the 27th of November. These 4 big candles represent something very important for Christianity. Isaiah, Mary, the mother of Jesus, John the Baptist. All in all, we would say that the 4 candles symbolize hope, faith, joy, and peace. Traditionally, children receive an Advent calendar on the 1st of December. We are not children, but we received this one by the management of our building. It's 23 ideas to be in good humor all year long. One of them is, for example, see again a friend that you haven't seen in a long time. On the 1st of December, many families go out after breakfast to find the perfect Christmas tree, neither too big nor too small, with branches perfectly spaced apart and a smell reminiscent of Christmas. Here in Switzerland, we went to a special shop to find our perfect tree.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
I didn't want to have a big one because we used to have big and they take a lot of room and
yeah. What is it that you like about it?
Then it goes in all directions.
It's like your hair then.
Well, my head, and it's like, yeah, there's no symmetry or anything.
Okay, that's good, thanks.
Once the tree was home, I let Connie, our cat, inspect it. She smelled, sniffed at every lower branch, went round it, and finally said yes. So we brought it in. Inserted a small container, I don't know if you can see it there, but a very small container with water, because the branch of the tree or the root of the tree has been cut off, but it needs some water so that it's sucked from the bottom to the top, and the tree still is healthy, right? And it's breathing and it's drinking water. Well, my tree decorations are quite basic. I've hung some glittery Christmas balls of different colors, basically silver and blue with a golden line there. Also some small pine cones. And what else have I? Some ribbons, some lace, and at the top, as you can see there, the silver star, which announces the coming of Christ on Christmas Eve. The decorations are very fragile because they are made of glass, so I had to be very careful when I hanged them from my tree. Look, this one, I love this one. It contains some feathers inside, and since I love birds also, I put that little bird with a blue feather on top. Some of Switzerland's favorite Christmas meals are cheese fondue, raclette, and Chinese fondue. The typical normal fondue consists of pieces of bread and maybe small potatoes that we plunge into a moitié-moitié cheese fondue. The moitié-moitié is a mix of two cheeses. One is called vacherin, and the other gruyère. And so when you dip the potatoes or the small pieces of bread, then you take part of that half and half cheese mix. The Chinese one, it's very trendy nowadays, and hold on to your hats because there's no cheese inside, there's oil instead. In the run-up to Christmas, that is the previous days to Christmas or this Advent period, many families also like to make biscuits at home, and usually they eat them on Sundays and also on Christmas Day. Other families also like to distribute them over to friends, so they send them out in small packages and with nice lace and ribbon. It's a gift that you can give to your friends or to family members. So tell me, what have we learned today? Apart from the information, it's very important that you stop the video, do the exercises below that I include in that description, and these exercises are very important because basically we work on the pronunciation. And you know, pronunciation comprises much more than just repeating isolated words like the ones I have described before, we have commented before. So it's important. Pronunciation is articulating well, yes, but also it's about rhythm. When you read aloud a text, or when you give a presentation, it's very important in English to put the correct stresses on words. Every 2-3 words, maybe even after 4 words, you make that word stand out. So we say that gives you the cadence or the rhythm when you're giving a presentation. right? So that's very important in English. In a sentence, you may have 3 important words, right? Only 3 important words. The rest are said with very quick rhythm, all right? So, articulating well, putting the stress on the words that are important in the text, that is rhythm. Also, intonation. You have detected that I use some questions in this video, right? And in information questions, my voice goes down, whereas in yes/no questions, my voice goes up most of the times. And another important thing is the pauses. So if you speak calmly in English, you will be able to articulate better, everybody will understand you much better, and you're going to give the other person the idea that you are communicating on the same level. So making pauses is very important, and it's part of the pronunciation aspect. So I encourage you to focus on your sounds and how you sound in English. If you do so regularly, you will progress in your pronunciation, and pronunciation will help you communicate better in English. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and Merry Christmas! Joyeux Noël et molt bon Nadal!